everybody. It is JPT back here on the Groundfox server. How you doing? How you doing? You. How are you doing? Psst. How are you doing? Anyways, got some stuff we're going to work on today. I just woke up from a nap. Wasn't feeling too great. I work out on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays with a group of guys. I've been doing that for almost a month now, if not a little bit longer. I haven't really been keeping up with the time frame, but most of the guys are actually on spring break with their families, so it was just myself and Dave today. You don't know Dave, I've never mentioned him before, but he actually is a little bit out of commish because he has a broken ankle, so it was really just me and him today, working out, doing the best we could. We ended up finishing our sets with the rowing machine, which really just takes a killing on me. Cardio these days, for some reason, is just, I'm just not the same cardio guy I used to be. I'm doing this so I can get rid of those torches and feel better about it. Because as a matter of fact, up there in the kitchen area, a creeper tried to blow me up just the other day. And this looks pretty good. Kind of blends in, gives this wall a little bit more of a beefier nature. And I guess we need to go up there too. If we're going to do it there, we're going to need to do it everywhere else. You know what? I turned down the master volume on this because I was playing this. That sounds better. Probably won't fix that in post, so just bear with it. Oh, yes. The reason why I put the torch there was because I was worried about baby zombies spawning up in there, but now it's super dark and I super don't like it. You know what I'm thinking? Let's try this. That would be in here. Oh good, just one. Just one lever. Get up there, take a gander. Yeah, up here. So again, I've been working out. I used to work out quite a bit. I actually found old pictures of it wasn't really bodybuilding. That's still going to do that, isn't it? Grr. Is it going to do it as bad? For some reason, it looks like it's not as bad. Still the same. That's fine. We'll deal with it. I want to do a channel update video and read you my old diet. Like my old diet, my personal trainer gave me that I followed for, gosh, quite a long time. Around the time I met my wife. And kind of makes me sound like I'm about to blame her for getting off my diet, but that's not the case. People just don't understand. Like dieting, especially in the way that I was doing it, man, it was difficult. So look for that pretty soon. I'm gonna try to get to that sometime this week. I think it's time that we revisit that. It's time that I revisit that diet, at least in some form or fashion, because I need to be a little bit more serious about what I put into my body, says the guy who went to Taco Bell today. We call that a cheat day. But then again, every day's been a little bit cheaty for a long time. Yeah. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. I'm just a man. Oh boy. Let's grab that. So we're going to continue building our build here at the Inton Community Center. We go see if there's anything that's changed. I think I changed the way the thing lights up. I took away this pressure pad because it kind of just gets in the way when I come down. This one still works okay. But yeah, I made this green so you can see where it gets green inside here. And I wanted it to stay green as we went up, so all the way up through there, it stays the neon green. that's really about it when it comes to this. Oh no, I put this up. Oh yeah, we changed the ceiling last episode. I put these columns in off camera. I like them. I added this iron bar up here. I like how if you step far enough back to the bar, it looks like those bars are actually a part of these bars, which are here. But guess what? They're not. It's an optical illusion. Plus it kind of hides this one a little bit. I like it. I like it a lot. Guess we need to go up one more level, don't we? Onward. Whoa, that was a delay. I've been getting stuck in here sometimes. It's no good. It's no good. Walk around y'all. So I kind of played with this a little bit. Still not crazy about the ceiling, but I think it's worthy. What I want to do with this build is I want to use pretty much every block that's available to me in the game in some shape or form. And one of the blocks that I haven't used any sandstone. I've used plenty of sand, but not sandstone, so I got to figure that out after a while. But that's kind of I was like, what is really the ideal goal for this build? And it's like, oh yeah, I want to use all the blocks for something. So I think we've done a pretty good job with that so far. Last night I was hanging out with some friends in a call, and I was working on this at the same time, and I'm not crazy about it, and I was kind of playing around with these a little bit as well. I think I'm leaning more towards this one for a specific reason, which I'll show you here in a second. These are just armor stands on top of these stone slabs. There's nothing special in the middle, but I don't really like this. The goal is to have some sort of dispensary to where you could just push a button and have one of these shirts come at you, because I've got all the shirts like in here, like Groundfox t-shirt, orange, green, basically all the colors of the rainbow. But right now I'm going more for aesthetic than anything else, so I'm going to put that there. I'm going to try something with you guys here. This should not this should not connect, but yet somehow it still does. So this block doesn't actually need to be that. It could be one of these blocks. Because I want to get rid of the lighting as well. So I'm wondering if putting one of those blocks there. I'm using an axe because it's the only thing I still have silk touch on. I made a bunch of books. None of them had silk touch on it. These plus quite a few more. Quite a few more. Didn't get silk touch, but I think I actually put another efficiency. I think that was efficiency 3 last episode. So there's that. Let's give this a little run for its money. So this could change. One thing I do really want to quickly kind of touch on is you guys. You guys have been there subscribing. Some of you for quite some time. Some of you are new subscribers. Some of you may be here not because of Minecraft. You might be here because of some other random game that I play on the channel. Regardless of why you're here, I want to let you know that I appreciate your support quite a bit. Quite a bit. It just really helps me make these videos better every single time. Kind of just hearing from you. So don't be shy. Feel free to throw anything that you're feeling or want to talk about in the comments. You can also tweet me anytime you'd like. I would welcome your participation. This is what I thought of in the shower. I do my best thinking in the shower. I don't know about you, but this is what I thought of. And I'm leaning more towards this than I am this. Maybe not this color, but I like this a lot more than I do this. This is just too chunky. This is light and efficient, and that's just what I do. We could try other colors out, but I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. Let's Go ahead and break this glass. And I'm almost inclined not to use this white glass and use this grayer stuff, but I like it. I like it quite a bit, so we're just going to stick with it. Another thing that I wanted to kind of bring back is the random questions. So I have this long document of random questions that I've answered in past Minecraft episodes, whether they be Groundfox or other versions of Minecraft, which I am kind of thinking about bringing back a few old series. We'll see what happens. See if I can get brave and resurrect a few things. It's also going to save me on, you know what I could do? This might look cool. Let's try something. Let's try something. Let's try this. Got any string? Yes, I do. Awesome. Let's see. I love string because you can just hide it everywhere. This might actually work out way better than I thought it would. But yeah, random questions. I just have this long document of things, like some random document that I found online and pretty much stole the questions from. Kind of involved like those things you saw floating around like on Facebook way back in the day to help you get to know your friends better. I don't see them as much as I used to, but then again, I don't have a ton of friends on Facebook. I mostly just use that for work. I kind of want to keep it that way. Let's see, does this look better? Yeah, it does. Heck yeah, it does. So we're going to end up breaking these, which is fine. But the next question that I have lined up, I sometimes skip questions because sometimes they're a little weird. But the ones I'm looking at right now are okay. So I'll try to answer them for you today. Hopefully you get to know me a little bit better. And feel free to include your responses in the comments. I, again, want to know about you as much as you want to know about me. Let's see here. Next question is, are you scared of flying? Not at all. Not at all. As a matter of fact, I actually wanted to be a pilot back when I was a kid, before we actually moved to the state that I'm living in now. I used to live in Arizona. I used to live on a military base, a Marine Corps base, and as a matter of fact, the Thunderbirds were actually stationed there amongst other planes, so I got to hear them and see them at all times of the day, and I wanted to be one of them so bad. So bad. I love going to air shows. I actually haven't been to an air show in years and years, and now that my wife is actually having our son, it really just starts making me think, yeah, that could be something we could do as a family. Have a lot of fun with it. Another thing I'm thinking about with these, let me try this out real quick. It's putting it here. So putting this like that and doing it like this. Let's see what that looks like. String. It's still there. Okay. Like that. Which one looks better? I like how light and airy this one looks, but I prefer this one, I think, because of how kind of solid it looks. But how are people going to get the materials? That's the thing. That's the thing. So this is like the display. You know, usually you have shirts stacked up on the shelf. I don't know. I just don't know. But, yeah, I'm not really scared of flying. I've always enjoyed the open skies. Something changed, though, when we moved. Way back in, gosh, I was in I was put in the 4th grade when we moved here. Oh, dang it. But I had pretty much a 5th grade education because we had year-round school in Arizona. And so I kind of advanced a little bit quicker than others. So that was kind of an interesting change of pace. But in terms of flying, I haven't flown as much as I used to when I was kind of growing up in my college years, but it doesn't bother me. I like it. I like it quite a bit. I think it's rather fun, actually. Something romantic about kind of going to the airport, not as much as it used to, of course, but kind of waiting, kind of hyping yourself up for your destination, getting there, and then kind of having fun as you run around. You know what I'm also going to do here? I'm going to put these here. Kind of line those up a little bit better. Yeah, better. I'm glad I caught that. I just put these in here for whatever reason. There's no special reason why I did that. I'm also thinking about maybe putting some lights there, kind of just on these posts here. More so these posts. Let's try that. See what it looks like. So, are you afraid of flying? Let me know. I'm kind of curious. See how many of you out there might be afraid of the open skies. And why? What is it about flying that might freak you out? The takeoffs are always... I don't know if I'm... I guess if I had to choose, which one am I more afraid of? I don't know if I'm more afraid of the takeoff or the landing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to restrict this. I really just want to restrict it to the front. But if I do this, it kind of gives me a reason to put one here, in there. I want to restrict it because I hate how these connect. Let's see, let's get these back. What's the next question? Let me look real quick. Is this a slab? Yes, it is. Helps me save materials. Have you ever tie-dyed your own clothes? As a matter of fact, that is something we used to do. I remember distinctively doing it back in elementary school when I lived in Arizona. This was in the 90s, where tie-dyeing kind of made a return. I don't know if tie-dyes made a return as hard as it did since the 90s. Seems like maybe 90s, it's like getting retro again, or for the first time, I don't know. I don't keep up with what the kids are doing, but yeah, we used to tie-dye stuff. I remember specifically going outside. I must have been either in the first or second grade when we did it. I don't think I was a kindergartner, but I remember doing that. I'm sure we also did it with my mom. She used to, well, she still is a daycare teacher, but I used to spend time there after school for, obvious reasons. And yeah, I remember that being a lot of fun. So if you want to try to do something, even as an adult, it might be fun to do a tie-dye party for adults. I just kind of thought about that. That might be a fun activity for people to get into. You know what I'm thinking? Right here. Keeping this going by doing that. Kind of like it. I'm going to change this floor about 1,000,000 times before we're done. I might even do it here. Which means I need to do it here. Of course it does. Of course it does. So yeah, tie-dye, certainly have done it. I think it's fun. You might as well. Give it a shot. Of course, do it with something you don't care about. Or just a brand new t-shirt. Or an old t-shirt. Doesn't matter. Let's see. Speaking of clothes, how often do you buy new clothes? I do not buy clothes very often. I kind of survive on my clothes as long as possible. As a matter of fact, the pants I'm wearing have paint all over them. They are the last pair of pants that I actually bought for myself. And I don't know why I wore these very nice pants to paint in. Because, well, they are kind of ruined. So they have become sort of I'm going to wear these. By the way, I'm checking for block light up here, right here. They kind of became you're home by yourself. You're not doing anything important. How about you wear these pants instead of other nice pants that you could possibly wear? So, and these are actually my favorite jeans that I've ever owned. They are the most comfortable things I've ever worn, and I decided to paint in them one time, and that was the worst idea ever. But I don't really buy clothes as much as I probably could. I don't really think I should buy new clothes. I really need to buy more dress clothes. Sort of dressier clothes, but I've yet to do that. I've certainly yet to do that. I'm looking at this now, thinking, actually, you know what? Instead of putting that block there, that could be a dropper. That could be something like a dropper that people kind of tap into. Or even maybe even a... Can we put a chest there? Oh, I bet we could put a chest there. That way people know they need to get in here. But I don't think we could... I think we'd have to put blocks like this on the corners. What do you guys think? That's what I'm thinking. Guess I could do it from in here, not destroy any more blocks. Time management. Actually, you know what? I've been dying for a reason to use this glowstone. Does this look good? We're going to give it a shot. So if people want... Oh, if people want that stuff, that's how they can get it. Although... Grr. Yeah, see, you can't get to it. Breathe. Breathe, Jason. I thought that was a smart idea. Turns out it was not. It was not meant to be. Can we put one here? Like this? Can you put string on top of a chest? Things you don't see very often. You can, but you cannot open it because it wants you to open the string. Alright. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Why? What do you guys think I should do here? I'm kind of stuck, as you can see. Thinking. Stewing on this. We gotta give it a reason. Actually, you gotta tinker with things. You gotta, especially if you don't have an idea. I mean, this is a rough idea that I had. Why did that not change? It drives me crazy when it does that. Because I really haven't used glowstone. Oh yeah, I have. I'm an idiot. I've used glowstone plenty. There's glowstone way over here. Durr. Does that look any better? Even with a different block? I almost still like... Oh, gosh, dang it. That's the thing. Gotta watch how you swing your hands around. That's going to be a problem. I still kind of like the way that looks. Ah, dang it. One of these has to be the experiment. Oh, man. I choose you. So, yeah, I don't really buy new clothes. I probably need to go buy some dress clothes, like I mentioned. I'm probably going to do that sooner rather than later. Going to probably be going to a lot of events with the new baby. That will require me looking top-notch. Of course, speaking of weight, my weight has changed a little bit. My body is not the quite body it used to be. It's okay, Jason. I'm not fat by any means. I was gaining a few pounds there for a while. I actually lost a little bit of weight. So we need to address that. You know what? I think I can do this. Let's get an open hand for this. Oops, this and this. We'll go ahead and swing at this a couple. Do one of these things. Put the old chesteroo down. Where's that thing at? Here it is. Put this on top of it. That there. Why does that look like it's Kinda looks like it's turned a little bit. I think that's just going to have to work for the inventory part. I think that's just going to have to work. So I don't know if I need to do it like 50-50 or if I need to do hats here, shirts here, but still have them on display. I have to transfer them from this chest over here. Yeah, I guess we're just going to have to do it this way. Get more inventory space that way. This does put this a little bit higher, and it is functional, so I'm actually kind of preferring this one anyways. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm leaning towards this. Let's see, next question real quick. Are you reliable? I do feel like I am very reliable. Speaking of my workout class, I am usually there about 10 to 15 minutes before the instructor, which I kind of pride myself on. I am nearly always early. If I'm late, I hate it. I hate being late. Just kind of looking over here. See how I have these hidden right here? Just kind of seeing if I could do something like that. But yeah, string, that's just all this is. It's hidden. And then, of course, you put this here. Then you can just stack these on top of it. So these are very fragile. Break this one, it's going to break these other two. Still haven't decided which of these colors I like better. I still think I like the green. Still like the green. I'm going to go down, yeah. Yeah, and if somebody says, like, hey, you want to do something? And I say, yeah, I'll be there. I'm there. Like, it's very rare for me to cancel plans or for me to just simply not show up to things when I'm expected to be there. So I like how that's just a part of who I am. Is this color... See, these colors just aren't close enough to each other to make me think that I want to use this color for that top. But you know me. I got 6 of them. We're not wasting anything. Let me try these out. Yeah. Not liking this right away. It's not terrible. I don't know. I'd ask somebody. Somebody on the server, get their opinion. You guys let me know in the comments which one you like best. Or maybe something I'm not thinking of. I just don't know about that color combination. Ooh, another thing that I could do. I didn't want to do this, but now I might. That's jungle wood. Oh, I have some jungle wood. Let's make some slabs. I don't think I'm going to like this. Wait, what am I doing here? Because I want to do it with the chest. That was the whole reason. I'm going to put so much of this carpet up and down. Like this. So it's kind of hidden. See, now I like... Get off the bed. I'm starting to like this a little bit better because then it hides the chest. And it's still functional. Can I put a sign there? That's the big question. Probably not. No, I cannot. I can put it there. Heck yeah, I can. Ooh, I'm starting to lean more towards this design. Even though I really like this. Yeah, we're going to do that. Let's complete it. Let's complete it. I also think I'm pretty reliable when it comes to my YouTube content. I say that now, I'll probably get sick and not be able to record for quite some time. But pretty much ever since I started working from home, I really do feel like I've been very consistent. I guess that's a better word for it than reliable. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that, because I certainly am. Yeah, I like that. I think. I think. And this is a really funny question. Are you proud of yourself? You know, I am proud of myself to an extent. I don't boast necessarily. I don't like to be kind of called out on good sort of deeds or good work as much as I think I come off as being confident. I do respect when people do kind of say, hey, thanks for doing a good job. But I don't think I'm kind of like, hey, look at me. I don't feel like I'm trying to be that way. I don't know. I try not to. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe others think differently. But I don't know. I think you have to be proud of yourself to kind of do YouTube consistently. I mean, otherwise, what's the point? And if that's something that you guys have troubles with, I have a confidence just because I think I had to have a confidence when I was on the radio. Because you kind of got to own the room. And by own the room, I mean, obviously you got to own the airwaves. So you got to own your shift. You got to own, you know what I really want to do? I just want to put signs all around this. But then you can't. Can't get to the clothing chest in the middle. I don't know. Just giving that a whirl. So yeah, be proud of yourself. If you do something and you do, oh gosh, dang it. If you do something well, by all means, be proud of yourself. Don't be like, nah, look at me, I'm the best. It's like, don't do that. Don't be that guy or girl. But, pat yourself on the back. If you did a good deed or a good job, there's no reason why you shouldn't be proud of yourself. Seriously. And there we go. Back to normal. Back to normal. So, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys didn't mind me kind of meddling through a little bit with my design here. Let me know what you think. Feel free to share your answers to the questions as we went along. Number 1, scared of flying. Number 2, have you ever tie-dyed your own clothes? Number 3, how often do you buy new clothes? Number 4, are you reliable? And number 5, are you proud of yourself? Answer those in the question or the section below. I would appreciate it. And until next time, this is JPT. Go play your games, and I'll be seeing you.